Good morning po, good morning everyone. Welcome po sa DPWH Sorsogon 7, Barangay Payawin, Bulan, Sorsogon. Today is July 7, 2026. Scheduled for this open new bids. Negotiated procurement po ito for 2 contracts. First contract po, 26FL006. Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Network Development Program, Off-Carriageway Improvement, Secondary Roads, Gate, Bulan Airport Road, Bulan, Sorsogon. 25FL0113, Construction of Multipurpose Facilities in San Bernardino Island, Bulusan, Sorsogon. Present here today for today's open new bids are the following: Joanna C. Calagos, Back Chairman. Levi D. Pura Jr., Back Vice Chairman. Jesalu R. Almilia, Back Member. Glenn L. Inicio, Back Secretariat. Dave Clint B. Almia, TWBL. Cecil L. Dusin, Back Member. Nathaniel B. Alegre, Back Secretariat. Ruby N. Piao, Back Secretariat. Ariel B. Pancho, Back Secretariat. Marcel D. Isico, Back Secretariat. Melody Pinamaro, Back Secretariat. Madam Chair, for today's opening bids, meron na po tayo ng quorum.
Okay, since a quorum was declared, this opening of bids is now called to order.
Alam mo. Madam Chair, unahin po natin ang 25FL0113, Construction of Multipurpose Facilities in San Bernardino Island, Bulusan, Sorsogon, with an approved budget for the contract of 49,500,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 212 calendar days. Madam Chair, for this contract po, negotiated procurement po ito. We invited 3 contractors, however, isa lang po ang submit. Na-request sa Back Secretariat to please obtain the bids from the bid banks. Madam Chair, ito po ang kanilang bids from RMH Construction and Supply, Bulan, Sorsogon City. Na-request sa Back Secretariat to please obtain the bids. Madam Chair, proceed na po tayo sa opening eligibility and technical proposal. We're opening the technical proposal. May request sa Back Secretariat to please simultaneously process the eligibility through our civil work application. Name of bidder po natin, RMH Construction and Supply, Bulan, Sorsogon City. Bid securing declaration, sign and notarize. Build up certificate of registration, valid until December 4, 2026. Recap license and registration, organizational chart for the contract we bid. List of contractors' key personnel be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed, supported by a letter of nominee of key personnel and key personnel's certificate of employment, signed and notarized. Their nominated accredited project engineer, design engineer, Elisher and Navera. Their nominated accredited materials engineer is Engineer Eileen V. Bibor. Materials Engineer 1. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment municipal assigned to the contract. Signed, supported by statement of availability of major construction equipment. Signed and notarized, and proof of ownership of equipment. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, signed and notarized. Affidavit of disclosure of no relationship, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge. Certificate of ISO accreditation, valid until November 24, 2028. List of contractors' minimum material testing equipment needs to be assigned to the contract. Signed with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9. Statement of ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Signed. Statement of single largest completed contract with attached proof, award, and DP contract, certificate of turnover and completion. NFCC, with an NFCC of 1,888,996,632.86. Please bear with us po. Hintayin lang po natin ang eligibility. Wala na eligibility.
Wala.
Wala na eligibility. Kasi negotiated. Okay po. So, pass. Okay.
Madam Chair, as RMS Construction Supply passed the legal and technical requirements, I move to open the financial.
Okay, so please proceed to the opening of the financial proposal.
Ayun pala, negotiation na pala. Eligible na sila sa mga.
Parang,
Financial proposal, RMH Construction and Supply, bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, cash flow with amount 48,745,706 pesos and 91 centavos only. None, wala pong discount na ako. Then, Chair, proceed po tayo sa ating next contract. Under negotiated procurement mode din po ito. Organization with contract ID 26FL006. Contract name, Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program of carriageway improvement, secondary roads, Gate Bulan Airport Road, kilometer 632 plus 879 to kilometer 633 +00, Bulan, Sorsogon. With an approved budget for the contract of 1,366,120 pesos only, with a contract duration of 26 calendar days. Madam Chair, for this contract po, we invited 3 contractors. However, dalawa lang po ang nagsubmit. Na-request sa back secretariat to please obtain the bids from the bid box. The chair at the back of the meet, proper labeled, sealed, and signed by the request of our secretary to please open the meeting. Chair, proceed na po tayo sa opening ng eligibility and technical documents. First bidet, R Construction and Supply. Bid securing declarations, signed and notarized. PhilJEP Certificate of Registration, valid until June 10, 2027. DDI, valid until November 27, 2028. Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, pickup license and registration. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Signed. Supported by key personnel certificate of employment, signed and notarized, and letter of nominee of key personnel. So nominated project engineer, accredited project engineer is RCJA Alianza. So nominated accredited materials engineer is Mario E. Homo, the second. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed with attached statement of availability of major construction equipment and proof of ownership of equipment. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, signed and notarized. Affidavit of disclosure of no relationship, signed and notarized. Certificate of Accreditation, ISO 9001-2015, valid until October 2028. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9. Statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, none, signed. Statement of single largest completed contract, signed with attached proof, notice of award. Proceed. An NFCC of 100,235,295 pesos. Sufficient. Audited financial statements. Negative po. Only goes on statement. Next, Sky Bison Construction, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. PhilJEP Certificate of Registration, valid until February 18, 2027. Pickup license and registration. Organizational chart for the contract review, signed. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, with their qualification data, signed, supported by a statement of availability of key personnel, signed, and key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, signed and notarized. Their nominated accredited materials engineer is project engineer is Romeo Joseph H. Nellis. Their nominated accredited materials engineer is Jonathan G. Del Rosario. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment is to be assigned to the contract, signed. With the such statement of availability of equipment, signed, and proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. List of all completed and ongoing contracts, including contracts, those already awarded but not yet started, both in government and private sector. List of ongoing, signed, with attached proof. List of singular just completed contract. NFCC, with an NFCC of 738,119,495 pesos and 41 centavos. Sufficient. Audited financial statements. Integrity pledge, signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9, affidavit of site inspection.
Madam Chair, as both bidders have passed the eligibility and technical requirements, I move to proceed to open the financial.
Double R Construction Supply Bid Form, Bill of Quantities, Material Estimate, Summary Unit Prices, Cash Flow with amount, Double R, 1,359,926 pesos only. None, walang discount na offer. Double R. Sky Bison Construction, bid form, summary with prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary with prices, cash flow with amount, 1,356,213 pesos and 26 centavos. Only, none, wala pong discount. Madam Chair, we have finished up in the lead scheduled for today po.
Okay. Reminders. All submitted documents will undergo bid evaluation. The whole reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract in the situations under Section 70 in the implementing rules and regulations of the Republic Act 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act. For compliance under Section 61 in the implementing rules and regulations of the Republic Act 12009, members of the board, its staff and personnel, Secretariat and DPWH, as well as observers, are prohibited from making or accepting any communication with any bidder regarding the evaluation of the bids until the issuance of the notice of award. However, the BAC, through its Secretariat, may ask the bidder in writing for clarification of its bid. All responses to requests for clarification shall be in writing. So may mga questions pa po?
None.
Okay, so since we have no other matters to discuss, This bidding conference is now adjourned.